Hello, Professor. I'm here to show you my retop for my character. Right now, in this case, for I will have to move it, and I will have to show the lower levels because for some reason when I try to move it, it doesn't show my low poly. I mean, I try to do this, and sorry, and like it doesn't actually change. It doesn't actually show my low poly for some reason. I don't know why, but I have it here. I mean, this is my low poly. This is my low poly. So I mean, it's just for some reason it doesn't change at all. But it doesn't change. The subdivision doesn't show when I move it. Doesn't show at all anything about my low red poly. But it's here. It's this one. This one is pretty much just lower, and even though you will have my FBX. Is this pretty much? I mean, there's there is the entire stuff, the connections and everything, and here is my high poly. Right now I have the texture inside, although I suppose one of the other parts it doesn't show the texture for some reason. Sometimes it doesn't show, sometimes it does. And also I have to ask if the texture, do you want it more like appear or not? I have to ask that, so I will have to check that. In the case for this Jesus, well, here it is. Well, what else? Well, my body in this case, I had a little trouble with it. Here the case is in layers. So here, for example, this is my high poly in general, but the problem is that I didn't notice. This is my low poly, my entire low poly, pretty much low poly in total. The problem is that when I did the subdivision, well, when I did the low poly, I forgot to put an actual line to support the holes in it. So I had to do one subdivision without smoothing, and then do the other six. And even though with this they make like this little stuff, so that was a little mistake I made, and I didn't notice until later. So what I did is literally use all the layers just to show, just to actually change to a high poly. Don't change anything at all. I haven't baked their stuff because I still need to change. Well, need to see like if that's okay with it or if I have to change it yet. So I still haven't do any paint or anything because that's why I haven't baked the stuff. But pretty much this is pretty much the stuff in it. What else? Here is my hand, for example. Here's my hand. There has been some layers in here that has helped me with Retop. This is my low poly. I mean, it's still a little bit high poly, but in the end, it's like that. And in my case, I have also one small part that is this these legs, this part of the legs. Also in here, that's the reason why I actually had to do the subdivision one more. In here, in number 2, it stays a little bit like that, because the problem is that if I didn't stay at least one more level, like this, without smoothing, it actually creates the biggest problem, that is the holes. So I had to do it like that, because I didn't have the top poly, because I changed it. I was changing depending on my rig, depending on the rig, depending how it moves my character because of the skirt. I was eliminating parts of the body. So I mean, it's a little problem, but it works in the end. It's going to work because the top part of the legs are not going to see this top part. So because of the skirt covers most of the leg, so and it's totally fine with that. And the hair in this case, I did like this. This is I think the only one that actually works with the retopology and actually moving. So pretty much this is my retopology. Well, wait a minute, because yeah, this all the stuff in it. Sorry, I have to keep that. And that is my actual retopology. It's pretty big. It's actually pretty low. I tried to make a lot of changes in the retopology, but it's pretty hard because I have so many stuff in there. I have so many 2 levels in there, so it was pretty hard to actually make it. Well, I think it's fine. It's fine with the result I pulled off, even if it's a little difficult to make, but I think it's totally fine. Come on. Well, the eyes and everything. The thing is, for me, I was trying to make the eyes moving, but in the end, I'm not going to be able to actually look for the ring and do everything. So in here, I just that's why it's separated from the face, the eyes and and the eyebrows. There it goes. It's separated, but pretty much it's the same. It's sorry. It's a low retopology that doesn't change at all. So this one's not this one. But it's pretty much a low retopology. This and the eyes is also a low retopology. There it goes, and it's just this. Pretty much it doesn't change at all. The skirt and the shoes. The skirt has, with the layers and everything, has this side of stuff. So this is the first one and this is the last one, just to make some changes in the back. This merit poly is pretty simple. I mean, it's pretty square, pretty simple and stuff. So I just went with that, just pretty common stuff. I still figuring out if I want to put. I haven't done the textures yet because I still figuring out if I want to put more stuff. In here for the shirt, obviously I tried to put a little bit textures just to practice, but I think I will take it down because I think it's too small to actually be seen. So I think, well, dependent. I will think if it's like that, or I will change it a little bit. I'm still figuring out that part. And then just the shoes. That is the last part. In here is this the high poly, and this is the retro poly. Okay, delete. This is my retro poly. Pretty square, pretty simple topology. There's not much to say. Just showing there. Sorry, I passed one. And here is my high poly with the layer stuff. Oh yeah, I forget that always does it. And here it is. I still figuring out also in this case if I still want to do more of the texture on the shoes, well, more of the high details on the shoes, or I will do it by hand in Substance. I'm still looking for it, but I think this pretty far with that. I also want to make like a little bit of a tone side, so I was like more into details and everything, a little bit more to show it more, just to show that it's a little bit tonier than regular, and pretty much that's it. That's the high poly, that's my low poly. Like I said, maybe because I haven't baked all the layers, it doesn't change, but there are their stuff. Well, that's it. Thank you.